Hey, welcome to a Saturday edition of Bleed Deep Purple podcast. I want to preview the Kansas City Chiefs coming into Minneapolis to play our beloved Vikings and how we're going to do. And my first question is regarding um, Alexander Madison. And my question is, will this nigger run hard? And yes, I just said nigger, and I want to talk about this because this is very important to me. And I think it needs to be addressed. As you can tell, I am black. I think black. I listen to black music. My penis is larger than normal, the whole thing, right? And when I'm around just black guys, let's say we're watching a football game or a basketball game or whatever, that word nigger comes up all the time. We say it. It's kind of like a bonding thing, It would not be unusual for Madison to have a great run and for me to get giddy and say, that nigga just ran really hard, to my other black friends. And that would not be offensive. We would not get mad. None of that kind of stuff. And the point that I want to make is I think, and this goes along what happened to Madison, where we're assuming is some racist white guy who called him a nigger and told him he needed to die and all that. We need to, come to a point where even white people can say nigger and not have it be like so negative. It's just a word. It should mean the same thing as when I'm saying it when I'm with my black friends. It just doesn't mean anything. It's like adding color, no pun intended, to a conversation or more of a bonding. And so I think if we can get to a point in our society where, a white guy can say nigger and have it mean nothing and no one is offended and because it's a different world now. We've had a black president. We've had our GM is certainly black. I mean, it's just we need to stop being so sensitive, especially if they say it to each other all the time. Why is it such a big deal? So I wanted to get that out of the way, and hopefully that will just end this once and for all. And I am really looking forward to Sunday's game. And before I forget, we do have tickets at Vike.com. They're my tickets that I sell. And just take a look here. This is kind of where you can go and pick your ticket, your game, your seats. I have two sets. And the idea is you're going to use crypto, either Bitcoin or ETH, or you can use my tokens, which are Vike tokens, and I can reward you with, reward points when you buy my tickets, or you can use one of my distributors that can help you with the process. Because if you're new to it, it can get kind of clunky, but they've done it once and they're very comfortable. So if you need help, put a message in the comments section, and I'll get back to you. And then while I'm talking about black and white, let's talk about Travis. Travis Kelce is a black guy trapped in a white guy's body. There is nothing white about this guy. In fact, I have a clip of Travis. Check this out. No white guy can dance like that. I mean, I can't even dance like that. I mean, that is pure black talent. And I started to wonder, I mean, we've never actually seen his dad, or at least I haven't. So I went online and I did a search for Travis Kelce's dad, and I think I found his dad, and here's a picture of his dad. I mean, look, it looks just like him. Look at the sunglasses, the same smile, the same nose. I think what happened was his mom went on one of those African safaris, and hey, one thing led to another, and it doesn't take much. And that's what happens when you go on an African safari. You end up with Travis Kelce. So there you go. I'm hoping that he doesn't have a big game. I hope the Vikings come to play. I hope our defense puts a lot of pressure on the Chiefs and we convert. I hope when there's a play to be made, we make it. We don't drop interceptions like Caleb Evans did that game. So let's hope for a great game, and let's take a quick break for one of our sponsors.
ABC FinTech and ABC Tokens are solving a few problems. One, we see that the average investor does not have access to quality commercial real estate investments. It really historically has been for those with a high net worth and connections. Through our team of leading commercial real estate experts, deal sourcing and underwriting deals for us, we're able to offer a fractional interest in our portfolio to the average investor. And that wouldn't happen without ABC FinTech and ABC Tokens.
So I actually, I'm a token holder for ABC Tokens. So tokens is the future. Again, if you go to Vike.com, you can purchase any of my tickets using my Vike tokens. They're not security tokens, so if you have them, they're not going to increase in value. They can only be used for purchasing tokens. But it's a cool way to start to use crypto, and it's the future, and it's fun. And speaking of fun, I am looking for a couple players to play a Jeopardy type game to win tokens that you can use to buy Viking tickets. And the value of my tokens is one Vike token equals $1. So if a couple of tickets cost you $400 without any extra fees, then that'll be 400 Vike tokens. So, again, very excited about the game. Who's going to step up? I am going to predict that our friend here, Addison, is going to show up. I think he's shown that he's got the potential. We're constantly looking at JJ, but maybe we can sneak in a little Addison and get stuff done. I'm hoping our friend Cousins doesn't make poor choices. I guess stat-wise, he's having a good year, but he always has a good year. I mean, they let him throw the ball all the time, so he's bound to have some yards. But hopefully he can make some decent throws, and I want to see some Ty Chandler. I don't know why he's not getting in the game more than he has. I mean, he's got the speed, and he looked really good last year in preseason, and looked really good this year in preseason. So why can't he get more looks? I'm still a little disappointed in Murphy. He hasn't really shown up the way I thought he would. I would rather see a rookie in there with more of an upside, believe it or not, but I don't make those kind of choices. Definitely excited to see this beast. He really showed up last week, and we can see why we were willing to spend $13 million for this guy. I thought he was faking his injuries, his ankle problem, but maybe he wasn't. And he's ready to show up. And I still like, our friend Ivan Pace. Everyone's talking about this guy. He hasn't made any plays that we're talking about, but I think he's due. I think he's really due. And before we go, I just want to we want to hear from one more sponsor. Welcome to Prairie Machining, #1 machine shop in Minnesota. Located in Chaska, Minnesota. Located just 25 miles southwest of Minneapolis. If you're looking for quality machine parts, you need to call 952-448-4005. Yeah, I love Prairie Machining and Casca. I love Casca. So what do you think? Are we going to be, I guess, 2-3 tomorrow? Or is it going to be 1-4? I am predicting a win. My prediction will be 27-17 Vikings for our second win of the season. So thank you for your time. Don't forget, if you need tickets, Vike.com. And let's skål out and skål. Skål.